is this world coming to? Adam and Woman here, Reverend Adam. Folks, a lot of things are happening in this world. You know, the other day I had several brothers and sisters in Christ said they saw 3 meteorites streak the sky and burn out before they hit the ground, but the interaction was so close that they actually reacted through their peripheral. Could this be the precursor to the 7th bowl of God's wrath? And I read from Revelation chapter 16, verse 21. From the sky, huge hailstone, each weighing about 100 pounds, fell on people, and they cursed God on account of the plague of hell, because the plague was so horrendous. Folks, there's a lot of things to talk about, a lot of things to cover. You know, in fact, actually, this makes it the 5th year since the returned Messiah, Lord Rael, has mentioned he would rain fire from the sky. But like I was saying, there's a lot of things we will be covering. Zika virus is out of control. I gathered a few articles for you guys. I want to keep it brief. So I'm going to read the highlighted parts. First article. First Guatemalan baby born with Zika link microcephaly. You can take a look at his head. That's very sad, actually. Guatemalan baby has been born with microcephaly linked to the Zika virus, officials say. The child is believed to be the firstborn with Zika-linked defect in the Central American country. The infection is suspected of causing babies to be born with underdeveloped brains and abnormally small heads if the mother has it during pregnancy. Children with microcephaly face lifelong difficulties, including intellectual impairment. It can be fatal. Brazil has been the center of the current outbreak of the virus. I got a few more articles. Let's just get to the juice or the meat of it. Virus will send human race back 2 million years. He said the size of the brain has doubled over the past 500,000 to 2 million years. Unless stopped, the Zika virus may have been capable of integrating into a human genome and halting or even reversing this process. It means generations to come should suffer from incurable brain defects, even if the current outbreak is eventually stopped. Professor Steele added the worst case scenario is the Zika virus latches onto our evolving germline and gives rise to a population of humans with diminished brain size and cognition. The Zika epidemic, unless properly checked, could thus turn back the clock 2 million years, representing a dramatic retrogression of human evolution. Over the past year, Zika virus has spread like a wildfire, taking hold across South and Central America and sparking warnings not to travel to affected regions. There is currently no vaccine or cure for the illness, which causes headaches, rash, fevers, general symptoms of malaise. There's no cure or vaccine. CDC officials say thousands may have arrived in U.S. with the Zika virus. We're about to find out why they may have arrived. Federal health officials today say they believe thousands of people may have contracted the Zika virus before returning to the U.S., and they remain concerned that the virus might commence ongoing transmission in the U.S. Common symptoms of Zika infection include fever, rash, joint pain, and conjunctivitis. According to the CDC, approximately 1 in 5 people infected with the virus show symptoms. That means 1 person out of 5 people shows symptoms. I've been following this for a while. It's getting weird. It's all started because they had a theory to stop the dengue virus from other mosquitoes, and they thought that if they injected the male mosquito with radiation and it breeded with the female, that the eggs wouldn't hatch and they would die. However, few survived, and now that's what we're dealing with because they actually breeded. At least that's what they believe. Interesting article I found this back in 2015. Oh, this is 2016. It's early February. There are already signs that the virus is changing. Give me a second. Supercharged Zika virus could be sparked by genetic material raining on Earth from space. Take a picture of that head. You can see the difference from how big the ear is to the development of his head. Wow. There are already signs the virus is changing, most recently having developed the ability to be passed on via sexual contact. Although the disease was isolated in monkeys in 1947, until now the only route of transmission has been via mosquito. Scientists warn mutation in its genetic makeup will give it greater strength to spread prolifically, with more serious consequences for those infected. One means is through panspermia, the theory of genetic material constantly raining down on Earth from outer space. So, I don't know if you catch that, but it sounds like genetic material raining from the outer space is coming to Earth. Similar to what they explain in the Bible is the angels pouring God's wrath on Earth. Since the symptoms are showing a change, this could be the reason the virus in the past of couple months developed the ability to spread via sexual contact, experts say. I know there's articles out there that state they have this under control or it's nothing to worry about. Well, we heard that before with Ebola. Anyway, there's 60 countries now affected with the Zika virus. And the scary thing is that 1.6 million registered record cases of Zika virus in Brazil. We're hosting the Rio Summer Olympic Games. That's bringing many people from around the world to one place where they're highly affected by this virus. One person out of 5 people show symptoms. So you don't even know if you caught something. I'm not sure if you're familiar or aware. The Summer Olympic Games is not the only interesting thing going on in Brazil. Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. That thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I also will forget thy children. Anyway, don't forget to check us out at sanctuaryinterfaith.org. If you want further information about the Messiah, you go to rael.org. That's ra-el.org. Look forward to hearing from you. God bless.